Alright, so I'm going to do some more Patreon requests today, and kicking things off, we have our first Patreon request comes from Lamanta Benson. Lamanta asked me to do basically asked me, could I survive certain horror characters? Now, initially they wanted it to be a, tier list, but I just couldn't get the tier list thing where you have the little screen and you just flip the little tier list on there. I tried for a while and just couldn't get it to work. So I'm just gonna basically what I'm gonna do is talk about some certain horror characters and talk about could I survive them or not. So that's what we're gonna do. But as always, if you guys would like to have a Patreon request done, just hit the link below in the description box and hit the third tier. That will allow you access to do so. But other than that, I hope you all enjoy this, and let's get started with the video. So I'm just going to run through several horror characters and kind of talk about, like, could I survive this character or could I survive that character? I'm going to talk about several of them. So let's talk about the ones I think I can survive. Let's talk about, first and foremost, the characters I think I can survive. Characters I think I can survive are Annabelle, because I just won't pick up the fucking doll. Jason. I could survive Jason because I'm not going to Camp Crystal Lake. Like, really, like, I'm just, like, people are gonna ask me, like, hey, do you want to go to this, like, forbidden lake in the middle of buttfuck nowhere and, do whatever? I'm like, no! I don't even like going, like, I like camping, not a lot, it's not one of my, like, go-tos, but if it's, like, somewhere in the middle of, like, some unknown area, I'm just gonna be thinking, ugh, it's gonna be disgusting. So, automatically, I'm safe from Jason, because I'm just gonna be like, yeah, I'm just not gonna go to Crystal Lake. That's an easy one. Another one I think I can survive is the Djinn from Wishmaster. Now, I know what you're thinking. That doesn't make any sense. There's no way you can, like, survive the Djinn. Like, how are you going to do that? Well, I think I figured it out. Basically, you know how the Djinn, says, like, you can't make him kill himself? They explain that in the first movie. So I thought of a way to do that. Like, it's gonna be a two-wish kind of thing. So what I would suggest, and maybe I forgot because there were two other movies and maybe they explained it, but how I would do it is have it I would have it like, wish 1, make yourself mortal, and then wish 2, blow your brains out. I think that could work. Yeah, so, or you can just go, I wish you to be mortal, and then you kill the Djinn. I think, like, that could, like, again, I'm surprised no one did that, or maybe they haven't, I just didn't see that in the other, it's been a while since I've seen, the sequels to the movies, so maybe that's the case, maybe I'm just missing that, but yeah, so, that's my one thing, honestly. I think, yeah, why don't we just make the Djinn wish himself, we wish the Djinn to be mortal, and then we fucking kill him. There's that. For others, I think I can survive. You see, a lot of them I can't survive because I'm just minding my own business. Although I will say that I'm going to side tangent for a bit. I will say that I did kind of fail the horror movie test about a few weeks ago. You see, it was like 1 in the morning, and I heard like something outside. So my dumbass goes outside to check. And yeah, I'm like, in my head, I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? I know that if this was a horror movie, I would be fucking dead right now. So I took my happy ass back inside. So yeah, I failed the horror movie check. I failed the horror vibe. That's on me. So let's get into the ones I don't think I can survive. Let's talk about the horror movie characters I don't think I could actually, like, make it past. So first and foremost, I'm not surviving Art. And I probably, like, if I see Art, I'm just gonna be like, I'm just gonna off myself, because, like, if I, like, knowing what Art the Clown can do to someone, I'm just gonna fucking off myself because it's gonna be I'm gonna die so much worse, and die even slower than expected to be. So you know, there's that. That's not gonna be fun in the least. Same with Victor Crowley. That's gonna be another one where I'm like, nope, I'm not doing this. Just break my own neck because I know I'm gonna die horribly. The Creeper. Now, the Creeper's a tricky one because, like, if you mind your own business and just stay out of his territory, and also, if you, like, it all, like, that one's a gamble because it might be that he has something something he wants. So, you know, that one's a tricky one. So, as long as you, like, don't, you know, freak out, which I think I might freak out. I think we could all freak out. That one's a gamble. The other one I'm going to say I think I could survive is Pumpkinhead. And Pumpkinhead is an easy one because for me, I'm just not going to kill... like, I'm just not going to make Pumpkinhead come after me by, you know, wronging someone. You know, it pays to be good, people. It pays to be good. Yeah, but getting back to the ones I don't think... I will not survive. I am not in any way, shape, or form going to survive... Michael. Like, I'm just, it's gonna be the end of me, because if Michael's, like, if I run across Michael, I am just gonna hope I did my cardio that day, because that is the only way that is gonna save me. Sorry, I was just like, I lost my train of thought. Because I was trying to remember who else I couldn't survive. Well, literally any, when you really think about any slasher. If I did run into Jason, I'm dying, though. That's why I'm not going to Crystal Lake, because I'm just fucking smarter. The Xenomorph, I'm dead. Predator, I think I can just, if I don't touch a weapon and don't look like, you know, I'm going to go fight the Predator in a one-on-one fight, I think I'm good. Like, I think I'm actually, I'm in the clear if I just don't touch a weapon. I'll just be like, I'm not a threat, I'm not worthy, and the Predator's just gonna mosey on by me. The Xenomorph is a different story. The Xenomorph is gonna kill me either way. What other horror characters could I survive? I'd probably survive... Oh, I don't know. No, I couldn't survive the Tall Man. There's no way I'm gonna survive the Tall Man. One of those balls are just gonna hit me in the face. Phrasing. And of course, there's one killer out of all of them. There is no way... Well, also Pennywise. I am not surviving Pennywise. And I know some people have been like, oh, you can just, you know, shout it down at it. I'm like, it depends on which Pennywise, right? Like, I don't have a giant cosmic turtle coming to save me. Or if I'm going to think of a bunch of bad words are going to shout it down. I don't know. That one I'll put iffy if it's 2017 Pennywise. But the one killer I know I'm never surviving is Freddy Krueger. There is no chance in this universe that I am surviving Freddy, because it's the age-old thing of, you gotta sleep. That's the big thing. You have to, you know, fall asleep at some point, and Freddy's going to get you. And then, you know, as much as the remake sucks, and trust me, it really does, the other major thing is that, you know, there's micro-sleep. You know, there's this whole thing of, even when you're awake, you can still be susceptible to, like, dreaming and whatnot. So, you know, there is another aspect to that is, it's gonna suck either way, and Freddy's just gonna eviscerate me while calling me a bitch. That's really how it's all going to play out, is that he's gonna call me, he's just gonna be like, you know, miss your wake-up call, bitch, and just fucking say bitch 10 more times as he's slicing me to pieces in some ornate killing fashion. Also, I'm just gonna say, as for killers I don't think I could survive, as long as I don't fuck with it, is Pinhead. As long as I don't pick up that box, I'm good. I'm just gonna be like, nope. I suck at puzzle boxes to begin with. I'm good. Anyway, so there you go, guys. You guys tell me in the comments below, what horror characters do you think you could or could not survive in the comments below? Once again, I'd like to thank Lamanta Benson for this Patreon request. And yeah, like I said, if you'd like to have a Patreon request done, just hit the link below in the description box and hit the third tier. But other than that, hope y'all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the multiverse.